7, 30, 11, anniversary.
I'm dark chocolate. I'm sun-kissed.
And I'm caramel. When I was younger, I would feel some kind of way about my hair texture because my grandfather was white. A lot of my cousins' hair, quote, had good hair, and my hair was coarser. So that would always make me feel really weird. The process of straightening my hair was absolutely terrible. So once I graduated from high school, I just immediately cut it off. And it's been this short for pretty much like 10 or 11 years. I would grow it out from time to time, but for the most part, it's been this length. As far as my skin complexion goes, I've been struggling with that a little more recently, like not fitting the mold of what the typical light-skinned woman should look like. Instead of appreciating myself for who I am and how I feel and the way that I look, I'm more so, oh, well, I don't look like Alicia Keys, or I'm not thin enough, or I don't look like Halle Berry, so I need to do, some other things. Not so much about longer hair, but just body shape has really been affecting me. And, I just sort of refocus my energy and refocus my goals to be more spiritually enriching to myself and accepting myself for how I am, regardless if I'm a size 12 or if I'm a size 4. Either way it goes, I have to love myself for who I am.
I don't know, growing up I always had a conflict between my mother telling me to feel good about who I am, what I, stand for, what I look like, and you need to straighten your hair or you won't get married. There was always the conflict of being who you are, but then representing that a different way. And it wasn't until I got a perm in 7th grade and all my hair fell out that I was forced to go natural, forced to actually let my hair be what it is. And from that point, I recognized that I liked how my hair felt, how it looked, after the damage went away, how my hair felt and looked when it was natural. I felt like I looked like who I am on the inside. And the same conversation was brought back up with my mother. You need to straighten your hair or you'll never get a boyfriend. You might be lonely for the rest of your life. And I was scared. And then I got to college. I was like, you know what, Mom? I love you and I respect your opinion, but I'm going to do me. I'm going to look like what I like to look like. And that's when all the fun started. That's when all the guys were approaching me because I was confident in who I was. I was happy with my self-image. And now I'm with a wonderful guy who won't even let me get my eyebrows arched sometimes. He loves who I am, and I love representing who I am with my hair. And the same goes for my skin color. I was never really ashamed or afraid of being dark-skinned, or I didn't get a bad vibe from being dark-skinned, but I always heard comments like, oh, Celie, oh, dark, and blah, blah, blah. And I never understood. I was like, I look like my ancestors. I look like, purebred. I want to be like this. And I don't know, I'm just happy that I finally decided to be proud of what I have and represent myself the way I feel like I should look.
My natural hair journey has been quite an experience. A lot of people tell me that I'm wise beyond my years, and I guess my natural hairstyle of choice, which is locks, would be a manifestation of that. I decided to lock my hair when I was in 4th grade, and I really struggled with it. And that was a time period where I really struggled with my self-esteem. So my mother combed my hair out. I straightened my hair. I realized that wasn't for me. And I started my journey with traditional locks again, which encouraged my mother to lock her hair. I didn't really become comfortable with myself until college, when I really learned to appreciate my complexion and my natural beauty and appreciate me for who I was. I never really struggled with my complexion. I always liked being chocolate, but behind being chocolate and having locks, there's a lot of stereotypes even in college. I often get asked questions like, am I a Rastafarian, am I a vegan, as I sit at the cafeteria and eat meat? Do I have ganja? Do I enjoy the earth? Those are some of the questions that I get, but they don't bother me because they allow me an opportunity to educate people about natural hair and natural beauty. So it's been a long journey, but it's very fulfilling, and I believe that our hair is the closest thing to God. It holds a lot of wisdom, and the ancient Kemetic studied that philosophy of hair and how important it is, and a woman's hair is her crown, so I wear my locks with pride, and it's definitely one of the best decisions that I've made.
Women ask me all the time, or say all the time, that they can't do the short hair because they think they have funny shaped heads. I say, well, you'll never know if you don't cut your hair. The main sort of wonderful thing about having short hair is the convenience and the easy maintenance. You know, I get up in the morning, I throw some oil on it or spray some leave-in conditioner on it, and I'm gone. You know, I can freshen my look very quickly with just an arch of my eyebrows or, you know, shape of my line, and I'm good to go for 2-3 weeks, you know, and I don't have to do anything else to it. So I would always encourage people who are looking for easy maintenance, you know, to go shorter, you know, as soon as they possibly can, because it's really, it saves you a lot of time in the morning getting ready for work, for sure.
Woman has a variety of definitions and connotations, and people can always push what they think a woman should look like or what a woman should be, but in essence, a woman should be herself. She should be proud and happy to be who she is and work with what she has. And I have dark skin, I have short hair, and I'm happy about that. It makes me proud at the end of the day to know that I'm representing myself, being myself, and I think that anybody, any woman, can be who she is the way she is.
A lot of people don't want to rock locks because of the stereotypes behind it, but once you start to educate people, they are more so moved to study the history and study the culture, and a lot of people at Howard have actually started locking. I always express that I wash my hair just like everybody else. It just takes a little bit longer, and some people don't lock because of their hair texture. Like I said before, it just takes a little bit longer, but locks isn't just a hairstyle, it's a commitment and a lifestyle.